teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
Oh, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Drops it off to Ajayi. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Great 15, great 15. 82, 82.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Forced out to his left. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And that'll bring up second down. Well, you got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy. Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Ravens on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Jackson. Being chased out left. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
He's going to walk one. Deep left. It's caught inside the 25. And they do finally get him at the 12. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 54 yards.
Lion, lion, lion. Great 15, great 15. Shorty, shorty, shorty.
Wentz now on first down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Twisting away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
He'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth.
No, check, Patrick.
On second down, Collins. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Again on second and 10, it's Jackson. Able to shake him off. Buying time to his left. It's caught left side by John Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down. They'll try and run forward with Collins. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Now, let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's going to air one out. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 50 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now Wentz on the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Zadarius Smith. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. He's gonna let it fly. And this is gonna be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Detroit! Leopard! Leopard! Gone! 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 Gone!
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Trying to improvise. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Timmy Jernigan continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. They run with Collins. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Please, please. Black. Here we go. 20. Lion. Hey, Stack.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
After the interception, here's Jackson. They still can't get it. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. This is Collins on the handoff. Whoosh. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Detroit.
Jackson going to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
Hey, 4 down. Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And it is no good. So maybe a little final act of mercy there. And that's how this one ends. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but